Me and my wife bought South Ormsby estate, roughly 3,000 acres, about 7 or 8 years ago. Half of it's arable, half of it's for grass for cattle. We have lots of cattle, lots of trees, lots of birds, lots of wildlife. So we've got traditional Lincoln Reds. We've got a herd of about 600, including following stock. And we're organic, so we've got lots of rotation to think about. So the cattle are out just now grazing cover crops or grazing standing hay. Me and my wife have always liked walking, and we used to come walking in this area, and we love walking. So we loved it so much that we bought the estate. When we came, we started thinking about what would be best for walkers. Another important thing is about people coming and visiting our farm. So in here we've got a car park, we'll fit about 20 or 30 cars in. We've put a green mesh down so they don't get stuck down because it can come quite boggy. We've got in here a composting toilet, which is probably the main thing they come for. There's just no toilets in the countryside. And we've got a shed where we put hot water and things to make tea and coffee. And for a donation, they can have a tea and a coffee. And they can also sit down and bring their picnic. We've got 50 kilometres of footpaths. We've got public footpaths, public bridleways. We've got permissive paths that we've opened up. And we've got a map. And it's got about 10 different walks that people can do. They can go on the internet, they can download a sheet, a map of where to go. And it's all about interacting and making it easy for the public to come and walk. We have maybe 2,000 visitors that come for a talk and a walk. We have an old school where we put a tea and coffee on. And we talk about nature, so we have a 3-hour walk. But we also talk about important things like how to walk on the estate, what to do with your rubbish, where to park. And also we have walks about how to walk through cattle. We talk about dogs. If you've got a dog with you, you've got to be careful. And when you're walking as a group, walk as a tight group, because most people can't read cattle. So we do lots of things with those for cattle. But sometimes there are problems, sometimes they don't close gates. So we've put kissing gates on which close themselves so they don't have that problem. Going off the path, dogs can be a problem. We do have lots of litter. Now it's not always the walkers, it's sometimes people with cars and they just throw things out. We have a Saturday club of young people and they come and pick the litter up. Having water is very important. If you don't have water, you don't have wildlife. So we're looking at putting a lot more ponds and more wetland areas in. We've got a crop behind us that's for birdseed. So that's why the birds come in winter for the birdseed. So we've got a strip of about an acre and a half there. And we've probably got 10 of those strips around the farm. Around the estate, we've probably got 500 bird boxes. We're creating much more hedging. So we've put 15 kilometres of hedging in recently. I think the major thing is being organic. It's not using pesticides, not using chemicals. Under our feet, there is 10 times more life than actually above our feet, and that amazes me. On the green and friendly side, we've recently gone very much towards electric. We haven't got enough electric coming in. So what we've had to do is spend quite a lot of money with the electricity board putting in new cables. Not in the farms, not in the houses, but actually on the transmission lines to get more in. And because of that, we've put 2 solar systems up. We've got about 300 kilowatts of solar. And we've also started to get electric vehicles on the farm. And I think farmers will get a lot better publicity, they'll be thought a lot more highly of if they interact with the public. And opening up your land, making that easy for people, helps farmers with their image. Helps the public understand farmers more. They're our final consumer. This is a bit more for me like market research. So don't look at walkers, this is market research. What do they think about products? Could be our products, could be general products. What do they think about the supermarkets? Sometimes at night I dream about public access. I dream about walking, I dream about the public. And people go, well, John, you've been here 7 years, you've done quite a bit. What else do you want to do? What I would like is that when people come to here and they park in here, they see something different.